My babies, my angels, it's your girl, Tatianna Tarot. Once again, it's very, very, very freaking sunny in my room, regardless of where I position this camera. So you're going to see me with my Stevie Wonder tip. But welcome back to another week. I'm so joyful to be here, dishing out another tarot energy forecast. We are doing this for Monday, May 27th, all the way to Sunday, June 2nd. Wow, we're done with May. Yikes on bikes. Okay, so if you are new, what's good? I'm your girl Tatianna Tarot. I show up here usually on Sundays or Mondays to give you the 411 on what's going on a week ahead using divination, tarot divination, oracle cards. I am what you call an Iyalorisa of the Iyalorisa tradition. That basically means I'm an initiated priestess of an African spiritual tradition. I'm an Espiritista, I'm a spiritist, a mommy, a diviner, right? And you're gonna get a little bit of everything in my channel. But this week, let's see, I subdivide the readings into 4 elements. So you'll be watching for your sun, moon, rising signs, elemental signs. Okay, I definitely advise that you guys watch it all because there's something for everyone in this video. Okay, we're gonna jump into it, but before we do, church announcements. Last week I did this really dope free live YouTube workshop. It's called The Flow of Consciousness. This is a money edition. Flow of Consciousness is an intuitive writing exercise I implement in my life fairly daily to talk to God, source consciousness, your elevated guides, your elevated ancestors, to get guidance, right? So if you're a person that's like, you don't know how to read cards, you don't know how to trust your intuition, writing this particular writing exercise can help you tap in and get some clarity, some insights, and some information in a very easeful, seamless manner. That free workshop is still up on my channel under the live portion. You have it up live until Wednesday, this Wednesday, which is what day? Hold on, I'm looking at the calendar. The 29th, okay? Until the end of Wednesday, the 29th, you're going to have that as a resource up live. Then is migrating to the bonus section of the Energetics of Opulence mini course. It is a mini course shebang. There's a plethora of tools and inner work prompts for you to help shift from lack to abundance. So if you're a person that wants to do the inner work or continue the work that we have done in that live, the Energetics of Opulence is something that you can purchase, have lifetime access to, go at your own pace with the modules and prompts, and help shift the narrative and the subconscious energy you have playing out that tells you maybe you're not worthy, you can't attain more. You're essentially expanding the energetic container when it comes to money, wealth, and opulence in your life. And so it's an invaluable resource if you're a person that wants to have more, achieve more, and believe that you are worthy of more. I definitely encourage you to go grab it while it is on sale. It's on sale for 20% off, and you get a free month of Possess Your Spirit membership. Okay, so again, that is going to be featured in the bonus. The free live workshop is going to be featured in the bonus by the end of Wednesday, May 29th. Okay, we will have a couple of more classes coming up for free. Let me just download what those classes are going to be, and I will create the marketing around that. You will be notified. Okay, so let's get into this week. Damn, am I burning up in this corner? I'm trying to go into a space where you can see me. It's not like I'm in the shadows like this, pero también like if I'm out in the sun, I'm gonna be roasting. I'm totally gonna be roasting up in this. Damn. So here we go. All right, I guess there's really no choice. All right, angels, so let's get into this. What is the first sign that wants, okay, fire signs want to come up? Fire, sun, moon, rising, Venus. What is the wisdom for this week that is already falling out for May 27th all the way to Sunday, June 2nd. Fire sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus. What is, okay, so these cards are just flying out. Okay, fire signs, pay attention. The first card that flipped out was the Page of Cups. All right, we are exiting the month of May. I don't know what sort of astrological transits and things that are going on right now. I don't really know what's going on in the sky, but this particular energy of the Page of Cups gives us a very soft, easeful energy into the week. It is the card of romance. It is the card of vulnerability. It is the card of sensuality. It is the card of the dreamers, the creators, the doers, but also the receivers. So if you have been, yo no sé, I don't even know what I was going to say with that. I guess in a position to receive. If you've been working on expanding your energetic container to receive more, to contain more, if you feel like you have been working on your vulnerability, you want to receive more in your friendship dynamics, your relationships, your intimate dynamics, this could be a week where there is an unexpected surprise, a blessing, the blooming of something promising. Perhaps there are some answers that approach you in your dreams, some serendipitous situations, intuitive knowledge that comes your way that gives you some sort of hope that the soft life is here for you, that the romance that you're looking for is either expanding if you already have it or is about to come your way. This could be a time to relish in daydreaming and doing any sort of writing work where you're diving into the subconscious. Again, if you want to replay or revisit the Free Flow of Consciousness free workshop up on my page, it'll be up until Wednesday. That is kind of like the ideal work to be doing this week. It's jovial, it's soft, it's very Pisces water energy, and I'm talking to you fire signs. So this is really delightful. I feel like this is delightful, especially if you want to indulge in things that give you deep pleasure. This is about expanding pleasure, and not just like pleasure and intimacy in terms of sex, although it can be. It could be pleasure in your work, pleasure in what you eat, pleasure in how you move your body, pleasure in what you view. So let this Page of Cups heighten beautification in your life. I think like beautification in general as a theme is going to expand. It's going to be more evident. You're going to be feeling good about yourself. You may indulge in some self-care routines or things that make you feel like you're prioritizing your body, your beauty. You may be changing the way you think, the way you see about yourself. You may be altering your wardrobe. You may be making plans for the future, vacations, holidays, things of the sort that is like, ooh, it's a treat. Ooh, this is luxury. Ooh, I'm pouring into myself. You can also have some intimate connections with people. There could be unexpected people coming into your life where you feel like there's a heavy promise of intimacy here. There's a heavy promise of transparency and beauty, and let's see what we can create from this. Alternatively, this could be deepening the relationships and the dynamics you have. And again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be platonic. It could be friendships. Like, oh, let's do this together. Let's talk about these things together. Let's create together. Let's fantasize. Fantasy is a really big word, but I don't see it as a form of escapism this week. I see it as a form of something that you need to indulge as medicine. This soft life, this blurring of the edges, this being held, being seen, being worshipped, being adored, being adorned. Really going out and living your best life, but also treating yourself with that same adoration. Okay, I thought that was Sahara. That is very medicinal for you fire signs this week. And as I'm saying that, this is to say you should be treating yourself as such, but I also feel like there are energetic elements that are coming into your life to treat you, to be as a blessing. So pay attention to those signs, okay? Because even if it's not here, even if it's not coming this solid week. It is around you. Again, you could be having dreams. You could just be seeing a surplus of relationships pop up, people getting married, things happening. As that you could feel in your body like, oh, I desire this, or there's more desires. Lead with your desires, and go have fun and be in the moment. That is what I'm getting for you, fire signs. The second card that you're getting is the Fool. Lord have mercy, I can't see shit. Roll with me now with this sun, period. It's like no matter where I position myself in the room, it's glaring at me, or you won't be seeing me at all. It'll just be completely deep in the shadows. So it's not like I have a choice, eh? Anyway, with the Fool card, which is your second card, fire signs, this is a very jovial, whimsical, playful energy. This is an energy of yo hago lo que me da la gana. Yo hago lo que me da la gana, okay? It's a very Bad Bunny term. I do what I want. I do what I feel like doing. I do whatever I want is what that loosely translates into. And it is very carefree. It's very much the Fool, which is the initiator of all tarot. It's the first card in the whole 78 cards of tarot divination. And so what that means is it initiates, it's the birth, it is the child. It's this childlike, jovial energy. I'm gonna do what I want. I don't really know what consequences are. I've never really lived life. I don't have an identity, so to speak. I am just living in the moment, right? Just living in the moment, leading by desires, okay? So this week could be very fun. It could be very playful. It invites you to meet new people. It invites you to go in the direction of your heart's desire. It is going in the direction of the Page of Cups. So if you are a creative, if you are summoning up ideas, if you are a writer, a singer, an actor, you make things, I don't know, you create things, allow yourself to go in that direction. If you're like, oh, I've always wanted to take this class, I wanted to learn this language, travel to this country, now is a good time to make plans for that. I'm trying to sit over here. Now is a good time to make plans for that. Now is the time to initiate that. Now is the time to go in the direction of your heart's desire. I think it's going to be very rewarding. Not only that, it is putting you in a new path. So what this is saying with the Fool is that there's a new chapter emerging in your life. And I think I freaking say this all the time, so bear with me. It's a new chapter. It is a new page. And who knows, this could be a new love romance. This could be, again, deepening the dynamics you have in your life. So it does feel like it's a brand new friendship or a new iteration of the relationship you're in, or just feeling more heavily, deeply creative, deeply spiritual, deeply in tune with your body, your physical body, your intuitive senses, your sensual self. And there's no limit, there's no limitation. Sky's the limit with the Fool. So I really don't feel like this is harmful if you were to go in the direction of your desires. If you go after what you want, I really do feel like whatever blessings are coming your way are divinely timed. They were placed there for you. It is a part of your written divine contract. You were meant to meet these people, take these opportunities, start these relationships, and start these businesses. Now is the time for you, fire signs. I would say that the Fool is innately kind of fire-like in its nature. There's an impulsivity here that is like, not even go with the flow, but I'm gonna do what I want. Yo hago lo que me da la gana, again. So just make sure you don't fall off a cliff, right? Pace yourself. But I don't even feel like pacing yourself means you gotta go hyper slow. It is just pay attention to the red flags is what I'm hearing. Because with the Fool, and again, I'm not saying this as a warning. I'm not saying that there are gonna be red flags. But the Fool is kind of leading by this naivety. And it's a childlike energy. It's this wonder, it's this excitement, it's this playfulness. But if a child chases a soccer ball, is playing soccer, and the soccer ball, runs away from the child, it goes into the middle of the street, and the child's not conscious that there are cars coming in and through, I'm having fun, I just want to go. That could be a disaster, right? So it is saying be childlike, but be responsible, be attentive, pace yourself, but you don't have to necessarily go extremely slow. It's not like snail pace. It's just saying, you know, have some sense to you. Your senses are very awake right now. They're very on alert. And you should be trying to interpret, not in a logical means, but more so from a spiritual, emotional, intellectual, intuitive standpoint, what your senses are telling you. If you're craving something, if your body needs something, if your soul needs something, if your heart something, if your pum pum needs something, baby, go get it, right? But also be smart about it. That's what I'm saying. So the last card for you fire signs is the Temperance card, which is really interesting. This is about alchemy. This is about shifting from one form to the next. And this is usually under the guise, this transformation is under the guise of an elevated spirit, an elevated ancestor, an angel. So what this is telling me, fire signs, there is divine forces at play right now in your life. Whatever you're about to meet, whatever you're about to start, whatever about to get into, whatever identity you're shifting into, if your body is telling you you need more water, you need more rest, you need to be going out to be seen, you need to mingle, you need to network, you need to speak up more, you need to introduce this into your relationship, you need to go start a relationship, you need to go flirt, whatever it is for a reason. It's leading up to something much larger and bigger than what you can conceptualize right now. These little pieces, these little faded events, these little faded encounters are not in vain. They're not accidental. They're leading to something much more larger at play. And this could be brought on by an ancestor, could be brought on your own spirit squad, your own spirit team. Elevated ancestors, elevated guides in general, angels, all of these coming through to say, okay, you're ready. These people, these places, these things, these elements we're putting in your path right now as a blessing. This is also, it's going to be in your life long term, but it's like training you for something that you're getting ready for in the later years to come. Okay, you might not be able to see what that full picture is on the horizon. Some of you may be able to understand that if you're naturally visionary, maybe you are getting larger glimpses of the future right now. We can't deny that this has psychic sensibilities to it, right? So it's a very psychic time for you. It's a very beautiful time for you, literally and metaphorically and figuratively. And it's a very romantic, whimsical, playful, creative time. Have fun with that. If you find yourself in a situation where you're still healing from something, that is going to be healed. The next couple of steps will be revealed to you. And if you want to do something and you're like, I don't know how to go about doing it. Let's move this. I don't know how to go about doing it. I don't know how to approach it. The next steps are going to be revealed to you. You will either get it in the form of body information, psychic information. You'll just know what it is you need to be doing. Lord, I need to do some cardio because I'm really exhausted right now. You'll just know what it is you need to be doing. And for some of you guys that have a deceased parent, someone that you've lost that is near and dear to you, this person could be orchestrating the magic that is happening in your life. And I think that's the best way to say it for you. Fire signs, there is some magic happening. Yes, it may take place this week. It probably just already took place, or it's about to take place in the months to come. But it is a magical, it's a magical time. It's a really beautiful time for you fire signs. So let's move on to air. Air, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going on for this week? May 27th till June 2nd? Anyways, this week, you know what the week is. Great Spirit, air sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going on for air? What's the wisdom for air? I really like where this is going. The first card coming out is the Ace of Pentacles. Aces start the new. It starts it starts a new foundation, a solid platform in your finances, in anything that you're looking to invest in, build in, okay? It could be tangible, intangible. It could be a new home. Could be a new relationship or a new iteration of a relationship. Could be your health. This is a really good sign that things are moving in the right direction. Whatever it is that you've been investing in, it is going to pay off. This could be unexpected whirlwind, bonus, surprise, a blessing, a financial opportunity. Again, if you have not taken the Energetics of Opulence mini course, you know, the Ace of Pentacles deals with the realm of abundance in all its forms. Solidly, and also in very much intangible forms as well. And so that mini course will help you expand your energy so you can receive that and track any subconscious blockages you have in resisting that. But the Ace of Pentacles is almost like a prayer has been answered, or a prayer is about to be answered here. A really big blessing. And again, I would say in preparation of this blessing coming in, because I think it's coming in more than one way. I think physical money is coming in, or opportunities to make money, money-making ideas that you need to implement in order for you to see the finances to pour in, can also be coming through. It could be expansion of the home, or preparing to move into a new home, or a new addition into the home, or a very solid relationship. Maybe you've been dating somebody and then it goes serious, or there's just money coming into relationships, or the dream body that you want is near and dear, or the health scare that you have is it ends up not being an issue. A lot of amazing things are coming from the Ace of Pentacles, and so it is a good time to be working on anything that could be resisting that or blocking that, or stepping more into the frequency of the energy of it's here. Let me embody it. Let me live it. How would that person that has it think, feel, act, believe? You know, what would they be doing? So it is. I feel like the blessing is here. It's not just out of reach. It's not a whimsical dream, you know. So really good stuff. And then coupled with that, you guys are getting the Queen of Pentacles. This is the energy of femininity that has balance with their masculine components. And so, you know, it is about the soft life, but it is also about an edge of masculinity that can maintain, protect, and provide the soft life, provide the boundaries, provide the structure and the foundation for the soft life to sustain itself, so that it doesn't just come and go, or money just comes and flows right out of your hands. You have the ability to keep it flowing in. So there is something very lucrative, auspicious, and abundant about this week for you, air signs. There's something that it could be dealing with your career. It could be a large shift in your mentality around money, around finances. You could be meeting people that are like elevated in the financial realm, that you aspire to have that sort of status or that sort of income stream, and they could be helping you, they could be training you, they could be teaching you, they could be showing you things. This would be an excellent time to get into economics and finances and just learning from scratch, the budgeting and investments and where to put your money, and high interest savings accounts and things of the sort that kind of get you a nice solid foundation, a basic simple foundation, but you can work from your way up there. Again, multiple streams of income is something that I'm hearing or seeing. So if you're curious, like, oh, I want to start a business, or you've been thinking about it, or, you know, you have a Gucci career, but you want to do something online, or you want to find other ways to bring in streams of revenue, this could be a time where you get a lot of innovative ideas, or someone approaches you, or you see something that sparks an idea, or you have a brilliant conversation with someone. This is very much solution based a very solution problem solving week. Okay, you'll get solutions, you'll get problems solved if you're attentive to the thoughts coming in, if you're attentive to the energy, if you're proactive in a lot of these things. Okay, because money very much has masculine and feminine components, so you need to coño, ¿cómo se dice? It's like you need to work with both in tandem and have a balanced approach. So it's not too feminine, like you're getting all these amazing ideas, or you know how to talk, or you know how to market yourself right, but the money is not coming in, or you don't know how to retain it. Or too masculine, where it's like you're too rigid, you can't even enjoy the money that is flowing in, or you're not creative, you can't think outside of the box, it's too structural, it's too kind of like in a confine that it doesn't have room to breathe and be free. Right? And so there's those two elements that you have to learn or just be savvy of and see, like, where am I? Am I a little bit to the left, to the right? Am I in the center? How can I learn more about this? How can I learn about the currency of money and what it means to me? And again, this sounds like y'all need to take my free workshop. It's on my YouTube, the Flow of Consciousness Money Edition, that's going to help solve a lot of these things that I'm talking about and help you get insight. It is up until the end of Wednesday. Please take it. Then it's going to migrate to the bonus section of the Energetics of Opulence. That is the money course that I have. If you want to work with these themes in terms of expansion, working with money as an energetic currency, having more of it, appreciating it, building up on that, that's 20% off with the free month of Possess Your Spirit membership. But nevertheless, there could be female mentors, female advisors around you. I would even look into not necessarily celebrities, but people who are very savvy with money, or that they seem to embody wealth and luxury in a very mature way. There's a sense of maturity here with the Queen of Pentacles when it comes to abundance. They have worked for quite some time to build it up, and in that time frame of that journey of working with it, they've learned a lot. There's wisdom embodied here. There's not this frivolous new money. I'm gonna buy all these cars, I'm gonna buy all these things, I'm gonna buy all these body modifications, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna throw this, I'm gonna go to this party. No, it's a sense of stability, is a sense of respect for the currency of abundance, and it's a sense of having it be even more abundant because they know what to do with that money to make it work for them. So Queen of Pentacles does not work for money, money works for them. And I think you're on the trajectory of figuring that out for yourself and how you could be in the same predicament as the Queen of Pentacles. Again, this could come in the form of a mentor, an advisor, something you see, something you read, the course that I just told you about, the free class I just told you about, other people that embody this, that you learn from them, so on and so forth. The last card you guys are getting, air signs, is the Queen of Cups. And I do feel like this is hitting your creative sector. It means that you're going to be very, very sensitive. You're going to be perceiving things, seeing things, feeling things, wanting things. But really in a deep sense of body. It's a very watery element. It's a very Cancerian energy here. And so I actually do think that this sense of femininity, this feminine energy, is here to benefit you. It can come in with massive creative ideas, the desire of expansion, the desire of wanting more, a sensual approach, and also very, very mystical, inexplicable situations. So it could be that, like, oh, you did a vision board and the next day you land a massive check. Or you felt like you wanted to watch The Secret, and then a week later, the thing that you were thinking about while you watched The Secret is now on your lap or in your life. Or I'm going to just even say it, air signs, if you want to do manifesting through orgasms, manifesting through sex magic, manifesting through love workings, this would be a very lucrative time to do so. You're wide open, you're receiving, you're soft, you're surrendering. So any sort of studying finances, you're going to be receptive to it. It's not like, oh God, I need to learn how to budget, I don't want to do this, or this is going to be too difficult. It's going to be easy. So transformation. The money coming in is going to pour in really rapidly as a result. So let's move on to the next sign. Water signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is your wisdom for this week? Water signs. What fell out again? Queen of Pentacles, water signs. I will have you watch air signs, okay? Because Queen of Pentacles fell out for the air signs as well. It's falling out for you guys. Financial stability. A good head on your shoulders in terms of where you're going. Not just financially, but there's a sense of like responsibility, duty, clarity with your approach towards your goals, towards your desires in every aspect of your life. I think there's a sense, water signs, there's a sense of you knowing how to approach things, knowing how to deliver what needs to be delivered, knowing how to provide results. There's a seriousness to this card, but there's also a softness and playfulness with the Queen of Pentacles. This also speaks about taking the resources and the abundance you currently have and expanding that, multiplying that. I do see that happening for you within the weeks to come. You're going to find, whether it's you've been sitting on a hidden gift, you've been sitting on hidden talent, you've been keeping to yourself when you should be promoting yourself, putting yourself out there. This could be a time where you're doing that and it brings in extra streams of revenue or brings in opportunities that you have been sleeping on. Could be a time where you add on something to your business that was a very small thing, but boom, it makes you explode. Could be a time where you're testing out a new social media platform and boom, you're going viral. Could be a time where you're saving a little bit of money and before you know it, that little bit of money is a lot of money. So it's so many ways where you could be expanding. I do feel that this is also a time for you, water signs, in terms of education, investing in yourself, investing. It could be financial education, could be just going back to school, could be just reading extra books, could be just studying on a hobby or something. There's a sense of self-investment that if you start now, it is really, 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 really going to pay off in a major, major way. And it is all about investing in the self. It's about like getting cozy in your house, in your room, maybe building a nook and cranny where it is your sacred sanctuary and you will be there for weeks doing your thing, but doing something you love. It's not investing in something that is like, oh my God, this is so tedious and annoying and unnecessary. It's not. You'll enjoy this. You'll really get a kick out of it. And many of you water signs are showing up as mentors, as advisors, as almost, I'm not surprised, water signs, it's like maternal figures, but maternal figures of power. With these Six of Pentacles, you may be called to step in and do something above and beyond, which could be shining light on new gifts, on new talents, on new iterations of your career that you should be walking into or considering about. This is a time for you guys to be seen, for your wisdom to be known, for you to be heard, for you to be appreciated in ways that you weren't appreciated before. And you cannot be appreciated unless you are in the spotlight in some shape or form. So take that as you may. That could mean like, oh, I'm going to be doing more talks. I'm going to be doing more classes. I'm going to be speaking up to my colleagues. I'm going to be launching this. Yo no sé, whatever it is for you. You know what you need to be doing. Go ahead and do it. It's going to bless you up in amazing ways. Very much healing energy. You could be healing a lot of wounds and dynamics within the realm of money, finances. Again, this is almost very parallel to every other reading that I've given this week. So if you want to go ahead and step into that and start healing that or explore that, again, I would take my free workshop, free Flow of Consciousness Money Edition. It's on my YouTube. It will be there until the end of Wednesday, the end of this Wednesday. Okay. And then it's migrating to the Energetics of Opulence mini course, which is 20% off. You can go ahead and grab it down below. But it gives you prompts. It gives you guides. It gives you the steps in discovering maybe hidden secrets about how you believe about money, how you navigate money, how you should be working with the energy currency, yaka, yaka, yaka. I do feel like this is a massive, massive healing time for those themes for you. And as you heal more of your money wounds, of your scarcity wounds, of your abundance wounds, which could come from your parents epigenetically, You could be receiving more. This could be a time that is very lucrative and abundant and a big blissful time for you. As much as you are helping other people or you being positioned to help other people, don't be surprised when people come into your life to help you. Resources and things come into your life to help you. Good grief. Yeah, so we are getting like pentacles left and right. Last card, 7 of Pentacles. It's saying keep doing what you're doing. They're on the right path. Some of you with the 7 of Pentacles could be like, where is it? It's not here yet. Am I doing anything wrong? I don't think that you need to stop and evaluate your prior steps. I think you need to really open up your eyes and open up what you perceive as abundance, as money, as currency. You need to be thinking yourself as money. You need to be saying, what assets and gifts and talents that have I not used? Am I underestimating or not seeing clearly that I can take advantage of, or I need to be developing at this time? What can I invest in now in myself that can later off, you know, pay off in a major way? I really do think that this is either going back to school or going back and training yourself in something. Like maybe you want to do graphic designing, you want to do public speaking. Maybe you're even what they're showing me is even like maybe upgrading your wardrobe, learning how to style yourself so that the energy of how you present yourself out into the world and what you wear attracts more lucrative opportunities and abundance, because you are moving, walking, talking, and acting in that element, in that frequency of abundance. You know, it's some clothes that you look at and it's raggedy ass McGee. Some clothes that you look at is like, wow, it looks like this person is about it, right? So that's what Spirit is showing me. It's not just one thing. Just really be creative and playful with the streams of money and currency, and obviously perceiving yourself as such too, and playing with that character. You know, if my character was full of opulence and abundance, what would they wear? What would they do in the morning? How would they look like? What would they believe? How would they feel? What would their habits be? You know, who would they hang out with? What would they choose? What would they prioritize? All of that stuff. And these can also be other prompts. Maybe there should be a second flow of consciousness money edition, so that you guys can, let me write that down actually. So that you guys can step into that, okay? Really good stuff. Saving money, putting some money away, learning the stock market, learning trading. That could be a very lucrative time for you. Studying the greats, studying other people, taking notes, taking classes on YouTube, taking any of the classes that I've mentioned. All of this would be extremely, extremely good for you, water signs, at this time. Last but not least, air. What are we getting with air? Great Spirit. No. That's a lie. Earth. Earth signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is the wisdom for earth signs? Earth signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's get into it. Okay. So, what flew out again? Earth signs, Queen of Pentacles flew out. This is a very Queen of Pentacles week. Okay, you got 3 cards that flew out. Queen of Pentacles is the first one. Earth signs, I'd have you watch water signs. I'd have you watch air signs. You might as well watch fire as well. Watch it all. Because the Queen of Pentacles is about building an empire, but implementing femininity and the soft life in building that, implementing creativity, a broader approach rather than a very narrow, rigid, structural, inflexible approach that masculine energy has to money. She's marrying both. She's the embodiment of both. So I do feel like there is some sort of harmony or deep healing with money wounds for you, earth signs. I do feel like this is a time to slow down, to invest in yourself, to invest in your hobbies, to pay attention to where your money is going, how you spend it, how you use it, what you believe about it, how you dress for money, how you embody money. Espérate un segundo, que alguien me está llamando. Hold on. Pause, hold on. So this is all around, not just money in terms of physical currency, but the frequency, the energy. Okay, the energy of opulence, 20% off. Go grab it. Free class that I have for the Flow of Consciousness Writing Edition, Intuitive Money Exercise. That's on my YouTube channel. It finishes in Wednesday. It goes to the energetics of opulence. Bonus, go grab it. But all of this touches base on that. And I really do feel like there's something bigger on the horizon. Your status is growing, your money is growing, but the way you operate with the money dynamic, the money frequency, the money currency, the money energy, it's maturing, right? Okay, so this maturation isn't a joke. It's like, get ready for you to have what you deserve and what you've dreamt of. Like, if you want to be a multimillionaire, if you want to be on jets and stuff like that, or if you want to open up a non-for-profit that helps the world, if you want to send family members off to college, or whatever your dream is financially, it is feasible for you to do all of that, earth signs. And I think this is preparation. It's preparing the soil, and it's talking about investing in yourself in terms of investing in yourself emotionally. Energetic container is something that I talk about a lot. Is your current level energetically, on how your factory settings, on how much you can receive something into your life at this current time. And we're consistently changing those factory settings and hopefully expanding those factory settings. So it could be like, once upon a time you thought maybe making $1,000 a month was a lot of money. Now you've worked through that and you can make $2,000 a month. Then you're working through that, you can make $3,000 a month, and then $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, whatever. You keep on expanding. So I think that's the energy work for you right now, is really expand where you're currently at. Get a snapshot where you're currently at in terms of your money energetic container. Maybe I'm going to have to do a class on this, or put this in the energetics of opulence. What's your snapshot? And really review the ways that you can be expanding on that. Hold on. The ways in which you could be expanding on that. Really preparing yourself for what's to come. You don't have to worry about how it's coming. Am I doing everything I need to be doing now? Am I taking advantage of all the opportunities now? If so, Gucci, how do I continue to expand? You're getting the moon card. So this means that you're very, very psychic. You're very sensitive. The dreams will be dreaming, honey. The conversations that you're going to be entering and hearing, the events that you're going to go to, this is all very auspicious. The timing is timing. You're meant to be where you're meant to be, or you're meant to be around who you're meant to be around. You're meant to hear what you're meant to hear. You're meant to receive the dreams you're meant to receive. You're meant to receive the downloads you're meant to receive. But the moon can also bring up a lot of shadow, insecurity, doubt, fear, apprehension, and that is always informing you of where you may have a container issue energetically. If there is some resistance to you not wanting to, if you're like, oh, my desire is to make $2,000 a month, let's just say, for example, and there's some resistance popping up in you, like there's fear that's like, oh my God, if I start making that much money, then my family members that are not making that much, they're gonna start bitching, or I'm gonna get the evil eye, or I'm gonna have to pay for all these car expenses and my car is gonna be ruined. It's whatever, right? Pay attention to those little nagging shadow energies that are popping up, showing you there's a leak in this container. You need to address that. You need to see why that's coming up. What are the origins of that? Reverse engineer that, patch it up, and move on, okay? Because the moon is only showing you, is only illuminating that which lies in the darkness. And so the darkness in this regard would be your subconscious. A lot is going to be shown to you through your subconscious, and it's not always negative. It could just be the truth in what you see in other people, the truth in what you see about yourself. And the truth could be also very, very lovely, very catalyzing, very awakening. So get ready to expand. Maybe the truth is like you've been playing small and everything around you is showing you it's time to be in the spotlight. It's time for you to take up space. It's time for you to be bold. It's time for you to be dynamic. It's time for you to be razzle-dazzling motherfuckers up in these streets, and you're like, no, I want to stay in my nook, and that could be a shadow form. It could be like there's something in your container that's telling you it is safe for you to play small. It is not safe for you to expand. Your container is not safe for you to be sane, and so you need to work on that. So there could be examples of that, but overall, with the Ace of Cups as the last card, it is really telling you psychically, if you're saying, I want this, this, and this, psychically, you could get some downloads on how to get it. You could get some cheat codes. You can get some interesting plot twists that are in your favor. I really do feel like the universe's grace and benevolence is on your footsteps. It's on your door. It's knocking. It's saying, here, you can have this. You're blessed and highly favored. You're worthy of it. Creative ideas overflowing, downloads overflowing, and also a very emotional, cathartic reaction. You could be crying, you could be releasing, you could be working out a lot, you could be dancing, you could be creating, you could be writing. All of this is alchemizing that stale, stagnant, old, limiting energy in your body, in your aura, in your chakras, and alchemizing it to the next level that you're meant to be on. The next level of financial stability and abundance that you thought was far-fetched. Love can be coming in, earth signs, and it's really stable love. It's really safe love. It's really ¿cómo se dice? It's a new love, right? And it could be romantic love. I really do feel like this is a romantic love for a lot of you. But you could be getting anxiety about it. Like, oh, this is too good to be true. Or is bringing up emotions that I didn't know I had. That again, a container issue, because there's even container issues in love, right? And so working through that. Taking the time to journal through that, taking the time to, deliberately think about that or meditate that, or taking some of my resources in the Possess Your Spirit membership, or the Energetics of Opulence class, or the Art of Sensuality class. This is a very, very, very fast, I feel like you're on like this, you're traveling at the speed of light, right? And it's about as you're traveling at the speed of light, still being clear on your desires. I want this, I want this, I want this. You might not know how to get it, but at least you're clear to where you're traveling to. It's not just like willy-nilly, right? You don't want to be blasted out into the ethers and not land on the planet, right? You just want to be somewhere safe and cozy. I really do feel that this is more about stability in all aspects of your life, and getting to this chapter that you thought was not possible for you, but it's so possible, so near, it's right here. Let the love hit you. Let the abundance hit you. Let yourself open and soften up to receive it, but also continue in doing the work. The work doesn't have to be hard. The work doesn't have to be tedious. It could just be, how do I expand? How do I perpetually feel safe on this each and every new level that I get into? And what are the things that are informing me that I can't have it, that is not true, that are all lies, right? So, como siempre, I love you guys. I love you deep. Thank you so much for all your beautiful comments down below. Like and subscribe. Again, take that free class before it goes away, because I'm not going to receive 11 emails talking about where's that class, why did it go away. It's going to be in the Energetics of Opulence by the end of Wednesday, the bonus section. There will be more free classes coming up. Let me just sit down and just whoosah with God so I know what to dish out, when to dish out. Love you guys always. I'm going to see y'all next week. Peace.